Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Worldology. In today's video, I have some good news for y'all today, and it's about the cheating scandals, season 1 content, and movement buffs or fixes that's going to be in the game. So, how's everyone's day? Hope y'all day is going well, and I'm just going to get this content out for y'all because it's a lot going on. Yeah, obviously it's the launch, and launches like this happen. Hey, BF4 was the best game for a reason for Battlefield. They took their time and they actually listened, and I'm sure they will. Obviously, it's the best game in the modern, you know, in the modern era for a reason for right now, and just hope they keep it up, right? So, have some new news for y'all. Mr. Florian, aka Junksy, I'm gonna just get into it. Yes, he's one of the developers for EA Dice, and he stated that people that is asking for the movement to be reverted, he has stated that it's going to be an in between the beta movement and the movement in the game right now. So I honestly don't know how good that is. It do sound good on paper, right? To have like the beta movement, you do not have need to be stuck on the ground every time you slide or try to get, out the way. Like in the background, you see I got stuck when I was trying to, get behind the door. In BF6 in the beta, I would be, obviously being able to get behind the door at a faster speed, right? So I don't know if they're going to tamper down with the penalties or anything because 2040, not 2042, the beta did not have any any penalties except for the slide and like trying to aim while you're shooting while you're sliding, and you like only have like I don't know, you it pulls your camera down when you slide, right? When it was in beta, in the beta build. I don't know if they'll revert it back to that. Obviously, they fixed the jump momentum and they have the optic sway, so I guess they will keep that in the game because that will be a little bit harder to actually like fix in that main sense if they even want to fix that. In my opinion, I think it's good. I think it's already good. And I'm just going to talk about this real quick as well. The lighting in the background, I don't know why it's so light. Everybody was having problems with the lighting. I guess they're going to fix that as well. And I'm going to talk about that in a later sense as well. So the cheating, I'm the cheating in Battlefield 6. There are people who are already cheating in the game. It happened in the beta. About 300,000 people was already banned for trying to activate cheating and cheating in their game and all that stuff. Right now, he also stated that the Cronus is being detected. The Cronus N is being detected. Those of you who do not know the Cronus N, it is a controller attachment that makes your aim feel like an aimbot, right? You can aim through smoke, walls, anything that's, aimable, right? It's not necessary. It's like just a 4 times more powerful controller aim assist, right? And now, Mr. Florian Drunksy stated that it's able to be detected. That's a good thing. I honestly haven't really detected any Cronus Zen. Obviously, it's harder to find instead of like a person who is ESPN because that was the main cheating scandal that was in the beta. People was probably finding it in the BIOS or something that was able to be detected. So we're getting Javelin and BIOS. I guess they're the same or whatnot, but it's just a lot of cheating scandals that's obviously going to happen in the future, and I they're working very hard to get it solved at a fast rate. Because honestly, I did not know that there was cheating already in Battlefield. I actually forgot about the Clone in, but I did encounter cheating in the beta, and it was kind of hard to detect at first. And then when I looked back at my recording, I actually understood. And it's they're bad anyway, but we do actually need to pay attention to them because they can make the game more annoying, and it can ruin the fun for casual players at that. Even worse than people who actually make the game, harder for them, like tryhards or whatnot, if they, whatever they say. But it's just better to fix the cheating scandals like how they're doing right now. So I'm going to bring up the season one content. The season one content is coming out in the 28th. You remember, I'm going to put it up on the screen. It's the 28th of October. And the reason why I brought that up is that it's actually going to make the game, it's going to come out with new content, right? The 200 plus changes that we've all read hasn't really, it doesn't seem like any of those updates and changes was in a game. Like the point to spot animation, fixing the pinging, the spotting, and everything else, the the jumping on the ledges and launching in the air, all that weird stuff, right? It's like, what happened to the changes? Where's the changes? Did the changes actually get implemented into the game? Because we're getting changes that's not even in the changes, and they're just now coming out and now being addressed. So, the 28th of October, there is a reason why I brought that up. So I think the 28th of October is going to be the first seasonal content that will actually upload that all those changes. And I might be wrong, of course. I don't work up there. But the reason why I said that is because the seasonal content is going to be a big, a big package, right? It's going to be like a premium. We're going to get one map, 3 weapons, new gadget, new game mode. So it's like it's not really necessarily too much of a, false reason that it won't be at least a few, tenths of changes, or maybe the full 200 changes that will come into Battlefield and fix the game to how it's supposed to be. Because right now, everything is about the movement, the bloom, and visibility. Everything in the game that's like breaking the game. My eyes are being blind in the background. Can't necessarily see what I'm looking at. So we are into the waiting stage of Battlefield 6 to get it into its perfect form. I never really wanted October 10th to be the release. But since the first seasonal content, the 28th, it could be a savior. It could be a savior for, the future of Battlefield. 700,000 concurrent players was playing the game right now, and it broke the milestone. I'm just gonna say what I'm just gonna go off on this, right? Broke the milestone. They are making a BR and everything. I don't even think the BR got released yet. So it's like a lot of changes that I feel that's gonna come into the scene and make the game feel better. Because obviously from the beta was feeling good, and then the first day of the actual release of the game was feeling all right, and then it got worse as the days progressed, and it wasn't really necessarily the best feeling game at the moment. It wasn't really the best feeling. I don't know if it was the portal like messing with the game as we're playing. I don't know if it was the updates that was getting updated at the same time and we wasn't really noticing it at the forefront. I don't know. But since, again, the October 28th, pull it pull it up on the screen again, feeling like it's going to have a lot of changes coming to that seasonal content. So that's necessarily all I want to say. The changes are being fixed into Battlefield. The cheating scandals is being fixed. The the game is going to be more enjoyable. The movement is going to revert in the in between into the beta movement and the in game movement, and it's just going to be. It's going to have to hope and see like how it will be. In my opinion, it's going to be well. So yeah, hope y'all have a nice day. Hope you like, share, and subscribe. I will be streaming Battlefield 6 on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Worldology, and hey, enjoy yourself playing Battlefield 6. I know I will, as future time goes on. And that is all I want to say for this video. And I'm out.